Before we talk about productivity, before we talk about discipline, before we talk about fixing anything, I want you to hear this. If you've been procrastinating lately, it doesn't mean you're lazy. It doesn't mean you lack motivation. And it definitely doesn't mean something is wrong with you. Procrastination is not the problem. It's a message. And today, instead of fighting it, let's understand it. Part 1. Why we procrastinate. Most people think procrastination happens because we don't care. But in reality, we procrastinate because we care too much. We procrastinate when the task feels too big, the expectations feel too heavy, the outcome feels uncertain. Your mind looks at the task and thinks, this might hurt. So it protects you by delaying. Procrastination is your brain choosing comfort over discomfort. Not because you're weak, but because your brain is trying to keep you safe. Sometimes you procrastinate because you're afraid of failing. Sometimes because you're afraid of doing it imperfectly. Sometimes because you're mentally exhausted and haven't rested properly in weeks. And sometimes you procrastinate because you don't even know where to start. That confusion turns into avoidance. So you scroll, you sleep, you distract yourself. Not because you're irresponsible, but because your nervous system is overwhelmed. Real-life connection. Think about the last thing you avoided. Was it really the task you were avoiding? Or was it the pressure attached to it? The fear of judgment? The thought of, I should be better by now? Most of us don't delay work. We delay feelings. And no one teaches us how to sit with those feelings. So we run. Part 2. Why forcing yourself doesn't work. Here's the part no one talks about. Yelling at yourself doesn't fix procrastination. Saying, why am I like this? I'm wasting my life. I have no discipline. That doesn't motivate you. It just makes the task feel heavier. Pressure creates resistance. That's why strict routines work for some people, but completely break others. If your mind already feels heavy, adding more pressure only makes it shut down. Part 3. How to overcome procrastination gently. So what actually works? Not motivation. Safety. Your brain needs to feel safe enough to start. Here's how you create that. Sparkles 1. Make the task smaller than your fear. Don't tell yourself, I'll finish everything today. Tell yourself, I'll open the file. I'll write one sentence. I'll spend 2 minutes. Starting is harder than continuing. Momentum doesn't come from big plans. It comes from tiny beginnings. Sparkles 2. Separate your worth from the outcome. Your value is not decided by how productive you are today. You are allowed to try slowly. You are allowed to do things imperfectly. When the fear of judgment reduces, action becomes easier. Sparkles 3. Change the environment, not yourself. Sometimes you don't need more discipline. You need a calmer space. Lower the lights. Put on soft music. Remove one distraction. Don't ask yourself to be stronger. Make the task gentler. Sparkles 4. Work with your energy, not against it. You don't need to be productive all day. Find one small pocket of energy and use it intentionally. Rest is not a reward for productivity. Rest is a requirement for it. Sparkles 5. Forgive yourself faster. This is important. The faster you forgive yourself for procrastinating, the faster you return to action. Shame keeps you stuck. Compassion helps you move. Part 4. A shift in perspective. What if procrastination wasn't your enemy? What if it was a sign that something inside you needs care? Instead of asking, how do I stop procrastinating? What do I need right now to feel safe enough to begin? That one question can change everything. If you've been stuck, this is your reminder. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are human. Progress doesn't come from pressure. It comes from patience. Start small. Be gentle. And trust that even slow steps still move you forward. If this video made you feel understood, subscribe to Editoria. This is a space where growth is quiet and healing is allowed to be slow. I'll be here whenever your mind feels loud again.